Anatomy of Fortune. I'm Vince Black, your host, and tonight we have our guest host, Torso Todd. He's a little bit shy. He might warm up, maybe not, but me and Torso Todd are going to go through some muscles. Torso Todd is a great model for muscles of the face. Do a few there. The neck, anterior, chest, abdomen, and then we'll do some on the posterior back. So as far as some muscles that you can see on the face here, orbicularis oris. So think about, break that down. Orbicularis, like an orbit, around. And this is, actually misspoke, this is orbicularis oculi. Oculi referring to the fact that it is by the eye. So orbicularis oculi, and then this one, orbicularis oris, same concept, circular, but it's around the mouth, so therefore orbicularis oris. Important muscle for, that's a big one, but anytime you smile, you use your zygomaticus. You can refer to that as major or minor, either or. A muscle that I use way, way too much, my masseter. Very important in closing your jaw, elevating your jaw, important while eating. And temporalis muscle over here. Frontalis muscle right here. So those are some muscles of the face that you can see on our friend Torso Todd. Still acting shy, oh well. Now we're going to move on to the chest and the abdomen. Chest and the abdomen. Big one is the pectoralis major. So the pectoralis major. And then going off to the side a little bit, zoom in, make sure you can see the little serrated here. And that really leads to the name of this muscle, serratus anterior. So structurally it is serrated, serratus. Positionally it's anterior, serratus anterior. Now this one is going to be very close to the external oblique. And really the difference is position. Serratus anterior is a little bit more superior. External oblique just a little bit more inferior. Now on this model, you can see a muscle that's just deep to this. It's called the internal oblique. So this is external oblique, note the grain. Oblique refers to the fact that the grain of the muscle is not side to side, not up and down, but it's more at an angle, and it's more of a downward angle. So external oblique. And the other oblique I'm going to show you is the internal oblique. So basically we've peeled off a layer of muscles, and now you see the grain going oblique at an angle, but it's going up. So therefore this is the internal oblique. Now as far as the middle one, commonly called a six-pack. I am in such great shape though, because I really work on it, but it actually has 8 bellies or 4 bellies for each. So commonly called a six-pack. But this is the rectus abdominis. So 1 belly, 2 belly, 3 belly, and then there's the 4th one. So rectus means up and down, abdominis, the abdominal area, rectus abdominis. And these are muscles that you can see toward the outside. Todd, I'm sorry to do this to you, buddy, but just bear with me. It'll be harder on you than it is me, not really, but okay, that wasn't too bad. So now we're going to look at the most interior or deep muscle in the abdomen. It's called the transversus abdominis. So transversus, side to side, abdominis, the abdomen, transversus abdominis. So those were muscles of the anterior chest and abdomen. And just one more in the neck that I forgot to mention, sternocleidomastoid. So you can see that one, sternocleidomastoid. And now let's do muscles of the back. Pardon the squeaks, but Torso Todd, he's gained a little weight these days. but we love him. Okay, so let's do shoulder first. So first thing, going back to the skeleton spine of the scapula. So now we're going to go above the spine, supraspinatus. We're going to go below the spine, infraspinatus. So supraspinatus is above, infraspinatus is below. And moving medial, you'll see two muscles here, rhomboid major, rhomboid minor, rhomboid major, rhomboid minor. All these muscles, though, are covered by the trapezius, which you can see on this side. So this side, the trapezius has been removed. This side, the trapezius is intact. And the trapezius is basically, has a relatively square shape to it, but it goes like that. So that's the trapezius. Then as far as some other deeper muscles covered by the trapezius, this is the erector spinae. So that's the erector spinae. And then the latissimus dorsi you can see on either side, so that's been cut. But here you see the latissimus dorsi, a fan-shaped muscle. So that's the latissimus dorsi. So those are some muscles of the back. Gluteus maximus, pretty large, obvious muscle. And just to finish it off, my friend Todd doesn't have much of an arm, but we can show you a couple muscles on the arm. Deltoid. That's going to be a major muscle as far as abducting the arm. And I think that's good. Let me take a look. One more look, give Todd a chance to open up here. Not going to happen. So that will do it for tonight. There will be more, so stay tuned, but this was anterior, chest and abdomen, face, neck, back with Torso Todd, and your host, Vince Black.